Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now the pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Grounded to the right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there. They're 2 gone to start the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. His career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Line drive, base hit.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Dodgers, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Tanaka into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit hard to third. Andujar's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, number 13. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. In now, Austin Romine. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away. The pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he is out on the tag. Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Romine stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Turner in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the run is Tolles, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner, will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow.
Justin Turner.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down, and that. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Aaron Judge is retired to start the third. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Stanton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Neil Walker. First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag.
And the throw is in time to get him. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grandal playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Walker is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Andrew Toles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. In there, 1-1. So 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Rich Hill. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Austin Romine. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Relay to first in time. And next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Jock Peterson.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, number 13. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Looking up is Tolles. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
3-1 to him now. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Swing and a liner. Foul. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Stepping in, Matt Kemp, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it his toes. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't. Offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. A couple of walks for him thus far. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up.
A swing and a miss. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yasmani Grandal.
Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton at the track. but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Toles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And we'll have a pinched runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Bird has it. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Hill, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Logan Forsythe will get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. Runners breaking for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Low with the splitter, ball one. It's 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 13 shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So striding in, number 13. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Runner going a second time. A pitch out. The throw. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set and the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back in standing. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And they got him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Neil Walker. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. On to first, and this will remain. Digging in to try it again. Chris Taylor, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Chris Taylor.
And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. Next for the Dodgers, Scott Alexander. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just to Chase Utley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A ball and 2 strikes now. And there's a pitch down in the dirt for ball number 2. And he will strike him out. 10 now. Kenley Jansen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. That's a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Masahiro Tanaka. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Aaron Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Brett Gardner now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Kemp has a read on it, and that ends the inning. David Robertson enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Robertson pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready once again, number 13. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 4. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Looking up is Tolles. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Here's Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Back goes Peterson to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 68.
The pitch.
Dylan Betances.
A ball and no strikes. Betances, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And a full count now, 3-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. That'll bring in Austin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out.
$40 minutes. Our paid attendance is